okayfm 101.7.
Razak Kojo Opoku was studio convener Emma CVM. Ohene me mwache. Na bako de
aja Yesu Kristo adaroma.
Ba jodi o ma ahoma kakra ma me.
Yesu Kristo adaroma ye ho ye pa.
Ami.
Odi na ache di asida na ye de bema.
Ye de bema. Na Yawura mate Amidu, special prosecutor.
Former
special prosecutor. Yemfankwa yemfamra. Wade nedwa ato.
Yeah.
Say man wenye biem.
Yeah.
Was cite e japadi num ne ade.
Yeah.
Edi aba Emma government aban so I responded to him. Say ni. Asan evi bibia kambia emoluments no ade yentua ne nyina na yemfa emma no nra wasaba abonten woni mimia Omaru Sanda betwetwe nkoma de o chemu ni se nipa bi enya no ebeku no na se de hogun sugun kra wode so amampani emma mampani so direct say ya IGP every be man police protection.
Yeah.
So obedie so onye eno so ye another day to discuss. And something now who say tia wana fe yemra de ntia na ye tia pasui.
Me da se. Me ba na one honorable call so am akwa ye interview me chia no. Ye nyina ye kwa Ashanti region because
when say you go school papa.
Yes.
Go from division.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Go from ultra again kwanta wona school na egu amnem ho let. Yes. Yes site papa. Yanko ana. Tetepano.
Yeah.
The whole Kumasi headmaster. Na oyusu car.
Na money state boys Muhammad na ya dia. Go Kumasi aba government school state boys number 1.
State boy. Edi am number 1. Why na ka say number 1? State boys no. Boys bebre ya na omo wi wo division. No mko state boys akwa wi.
Ba resource ne ba omutwa pa o.
Anu omko to paper.
Me chia honorable call so sama akwa because
me call kakra bi.
Oh, okay.
Na
entina wa ben no.
Boys ni nya ade.
Yeah, entina wa ben. State boys na mo wa.
And na say who's a me call from division.
Oh, okay.
Go from division no so no. E go for ko Rexoma.
Oh, okay.
Rexoma owie 1980.
And I think your disappointment part to my school no because
man
more call crew from division no about in terms of say more analyze the issues na more make an informed decision more yard tina me pe wa se pa ti well eja nipa attention ba ko bi de ya na enye papa you know the NDC for echi onye disappointment and go the NDC for echi.
Oh no obi any party
no because you see obi two political parties. One catch Ghana for say my free SHS momo makwanya na mentoa so na menhye mokina ba konso say okada na mede bremo. Another government say me one day so one factory inwie momo another 4 years na mentoa so na menhye mokina na distribute timinya ne factory na even improve upon it ni enko even one district per 2 or 3 factories ba konso say me dey ba be create job mortuary establishment any okada now schoolmate resoma ko twisu okada ne mortuary amen. Oh, okay.
They me na chitu no only na wies
na we big disappointment to me
cause be am ne nya adwene.
Oh no you ya me na
what is that Tony am aso ba school
enti na okọ na nima international
papaya che no wonu obewie wo aha.
Oh, okay.
Ba ko a omunya ade ya bo di sisi
isi ni ameko mati Amidu so no but say the honorable call so am akwade tuja no menene were one of the committees, the campaign committees for Ashanti region.
Okay.
A very very critical committee election the FND agro wa Ashanti region to be honest Nyame Adoma next week. All of us are going to be in Kumasi to make sure, say, it may deliver 85 to 90% of the votes for Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the New Patriotic Party. Martin Amidu issue, no, I think the presidency has issued a statement, say, you focus on telling Ghanaians the achievement Yetimia Choke in the last 4 years. Any programs and policies are Ghana for SIA Adoma from 2021 to 2024. Yeba be implementing the executive, na be transforming the lives of Ghanaians, na be improving the economy. Na etimiama ubia ho atono considerably. We should focus on that because Martin Amidu no, or a big disappointment to himself. The busuane yere ne ma because Papa o share the track record. He was a former deputy attorney general under PNDC, or by a deputy attorney general 8 years under Rawlings regime. Yam promoting it that amana anya substantive because no money soon in a buy. Professor Mills Efano as running mate for 2000 election. What is compromise?
So at the end of the year, how they hand them running the battery, so I only to the
what Obi compromising for what? We see Obiano, your co-university, or much teamwork. Tina normally no, Uko University, you will group. Assignment be on my the mamo as a group. Assignment be on my individual. Even universities that me masters or no. Most of the assignments no, or research papers no, you do as a group. And if Uko school now want to mean juma with a group, as a team, as a collective, now on no, there's something wrong with you. Papa, and many Professor Mills and juma, Emma Professor Mills, SRK no. Uko chain epistles upon epistles. President Akufo-Addo, because of his commitment to corruption, was settled the office of the special prosecutor because of Akufo-Addo commitment to corruption. Right to information bill are now top parliament since Rawlings Abreso and now Danko Akufo-Addo and making sure says I'm Ray, ya pass it, I'm an sent I'm no kase, ya appointed commissioner members to manage the office of right to information commission. I setting it up. Now, President, when you're committed to fighting corruption, go on setting up the office of special prosecutor in the first place. Go and pass it right to information bill. Rawlings, Kofo, Mills, Mahama, and Timan pass it. So now what the Akwenya amount say, Beje special prosecutor setting up a governing board for you. Wamao deputy. Wamao sika betim they employ 249 Ghanaians youth or my school munya jumanye. Wose wonye. How can you manage that office without an accountant? Because we are seeing wabrabo nyinano. You don't believe anybody. You don't trust anyone. You think everybody is compromised with the exception of you. Clearly. Papa no maya sumunjo. One day threatening. Obi threatening for what? For what? For what purpose? Now okoye special prosecutor. Case bear na osha ase atimi ya. Udu obi akojina court a. Nipa krono sebi. Ya wakodi ntwa obetima aka say based on that, you know. That people no loved ones is coming after you. I mean, who has time for you? No one has time for you, Martin Amidu. I'm telling you. Obia knew who time. So the president Akano, the IGP has been instructed say you're police. Now me can't check Ghana for say we don't hear police. And me can't check Ghana for say police for bebo who by no is amount to corruption or is amount to being compromised. Don't come and tell Ghanaians that. And so Papa no there.
What guy say maybe?
Papa we want here our bra. Yeah.
Eh you fu bi wo wa ni pebi opeso no na ma cha wa ba ho.
Enye papa ya no.
Why do you wear cha to my office?
Enye papa and the beka kire ye say mama yarega oni ni be di no nyonyo.
Ai.
Eno ya so say ka kire say mama yarega eye ne son. And mama yarega can never lie against him. To such a person, no, where lies his consistency?
And no, the fun medical record.
Debut a bad dream sha. O say mama yarega aye corrupt. Mama yarega aye trofo. Mama yarega aye mambofo. Wo di na ko gina court. Eba o medical records dey o say mama yarega wo ye no kwarefo. where you will back what me can Toronto so that. Now, where any players here,
Debbie, Nebano in one
way any players here,
Neban one breath. Over could do Bonibia, my papa, but I did what you said, Razak Kojo Opoku, I did where you on yet, but I did where you obey.
And I may say, you should be consistent. Ose Obano and Kanokre. Where Mambo 4, where Keta Shisheni, to the Nakojina court. Asembia mama by Yargabe Kano, the Korean name, and you are going to prosecute him, no making sure so Beko jail. After the Yakoba medical records are, oh, Papa Martiami do say catches a mama Yarga no quarrel or your back or your trash man. Mama Yarga would nim na ujini dino, won't mean Toronto so da. Now we did a chess a Martiami do, that's more back as Papa, one way you cry now. Sebi adanya me beto ne sa afre. That's a state in the cry say, your man is state barrier. Why we are the same about betray law episode catches your cause financial loss to the state. He cannot be taken serious. He cannot be taken serious. Because you did you mad any see onsa and now would high profile cases. Ube catches said your mama a presidential candidate because of security implications. Because of the elections. Over your mama and court over Airbus scandal, even though we identified as government official one. Now Akufo-Addo their own co-elections. MPP is not going to election.
In the spirit and letter of the constitution. And it was set under the exigencies of the time.
So in the spirit and letter of that same constitution, common sense should have advised Martin Amidu to say, no, resignation of 3 weeks to the election, no, and yet a dear SMA. One in a year, one in a bakura where did 2 years, is soon, or back catches, me papa. Sebi, achievement Ben Outimi, I was special prosecutor officer, or resign bet nephew. Ghana for bet my jina so akase, papa obey or jiteku announce and poor, every corrupt related cases, Emma Ghanaians, I a timidia boy free SHS, one district, one factory, and the rest. Nothing. And to what reason will be, you know, what is your track record? What is your achievement in that office?
Na mem fa we suso na mem fa emusaw. Ye kan. Obi so beka say 1. Ye wura Martin Amidu. Eja wo ohun interference no se tu nkwa twedi otwe. Se de osi pese o ye adwuma na ankasa no. Momo mane nya. Ene ye se ono aso se wakwa kotane ba bi. Nti nanka adwuma no ko obeye. Ba adwuma no ye se akoko nya asa obes atafre nya asa obesa. Nanso akoko ntwa na ama nansa.
Rakwa me. On say Martin Amidu no be able say a kind office of special prosecutor your non kwa. It's about the institution. Institution. He say Yoko, Shraj, and CID, national security. I just setting it up, and it's not about one person or governing board. I'm or your chairperson. Kwafu, I know your former executive director of Ghana Integrity Initiative.
Yes,
our partner in Transparency International. I will share the track record and the commitment of Mrs. Kwafu of fighting corruption. Sebi, or your top notch, or your cutting edge, or kwani mucha o Martin Amidu. Or your chairperson, who resign a crowd information my meeting no medium. Is that the kind of person we ISA taking it serious? What is interference? What you see a anti-corruption assessment about a Japadi. If a Akufo-Addo will interest in it, then or refer to that or refer to your office. Go refer to your office in the first place. We assessment the president president being reporter who submitted to president day.
President did not request for the report.
President requested for the report.
Okay.
President never requested for the report. And under the act established who can say who submitted your report to parliament.
But
why yet? And what come president report? Over your day.
The material say now or say near maybe what can I so revealing of corrupt practices. And what president through his perusal who said okay. And you from go for the business as we can blah. What's the blah?
Okay. So the president, what they are command said the president and charging appointees. No more day. And then the president will ask them, Martin Amidu see A, B, C, and D against you. anu yi be na wo. Eye common sense. Even the rule of natural justice under the letter and spirit of the same constitution no Amidu ejina so anti-corruption assessment, you know. That same spirit and letter of that particular constitution and other laws of law and NABA parliament, you know. Those are alleged allegations against them, no. They have every right. So musu be you omo including your report or reject it. Fine. The president never have a problem with that. If you report that it by one-sided without the answers from the appointees that were raising issues against them, the president submitted your report, your one-sided report to Parliament at NDC for MPP for to do further deliberation on your report. Now lapses and weaknesses a woman, they can address it. You call this interference? Now Matiami do sebi. Nyanko pono kro bo me ne wono. Or my an opportunity to clear ourselves. How much more you might Amidu? And now better we are say affable, but to Sala Kroko, Nyanko Pono Kro Maya the breath of life. He gave us opportunity to clear ourselves.
Maybe to say
now my time do better than the Nyanko Pono better than
human. I know.
You are ordinary human being who can die at any time. You are a sinking sun. Don't elevate yourself above anybody.
Oh, but when we come to the societal,
the integrity, my foot. Which integrity?
Hey, but at least
which integrity? Ghana for me busamo say, Brakwa mi busao. Amidu since PNDC, NDC, and this time a being a special prosecutor. What monumental benefit has Ghanaians derived from the service of Amidu? Ne constituency kwetima ko ebu order.
Oh, there be unim se or you nipa.
Ne constituency one chair idea all the law service in public as a public servant as a appointee of government. One chair in the constituency achievement awetima ye wo.
Or your citizen vigilante.
Okay.
For what?
What killing Niyama Udwa Ekoso Maimu. He speaks about them, he talks about them, he writes about them.
He writes about them, he speaks about them, he talks about them. We gave you an opportunity to execute your talking, your writing.
And there were
strings
attached to his position.
What do you mean then?
Why must it be a special prosecutor? Why institute a board according to the act to regulate me?
Open so chairman say, institution being an act of parliament being passed to create an establishment, a governing board in one. The moment a governing board is tantamount to corruption.
And now we
say you create office of the special prosecutor. Now kono nko anetiwo. That no person catch.
Na obodwum. Na mama fa we ntwato. Na wo ka excellency John Dramani Mahama asem say what the Japan report no what they be share to. This one pass teaming supporters of the NDC. A dozen. A little over 5 million only a day.
Omundru sir.
At least 4 million.
Omundru 4 million.
What me say?
Even according to Omo ankasa a voter a delegates album, I card bearing members holders. Omo expanded the electoral college. Almost say omo member for bia me register. Omo even more than 2 million Ghanaians.
Oh yeah.
So 3 million, 4 million.
Yeah, 2 million. Na ye ko
2 million kra down said.
Na wonim said ye
because mo be catch say MPP for be register omo voters album nim. They OTT MPP for no kura free according to a educate here. A bear less than 2 million.
Chama won to me e ka say obeyi mpanimfo ama yes o man. It's not an appetite. It's a movement. Na me bo.
Yeah.
Mami Musawi. The baby son say Amidu akoka say.
Yeah.
When you say government of Shawan, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kotuaban. Some from Swanim. Eya de yan ibone empro. Itike tuaba ni wi a no hwe because they said here kokwachi ni say.
Onim. O say Mahama should man up. Ono ane brofo ame use. Na on making himself available even with 2 lawyers for investigation. Sana be catch Ghana for and a full fianto at house were resign. I'll be prosecute Mahama after elections. Now the question Ghanaians should have asked him is, in the same letter and spirit of the constitution, if Mahama on unlikely event, which is practically impossible, so if on unlikely event, impossibility, Mahama be president, how are you going to prosecute him? Once you know the constitution,
I don't know the unlikely event because Ghana for
Ghana for will never make that mistake again.
Okay,
and we will tell the reason why Ghanaians will never ever make that mistake again. And Mahama is not the only former president or contest election in Ghana. Limam Edbert tried in 1992. John Mahama Kruya be catch say Limam where the be a ye Limam uye du frupe Limam menye kwata Limam te say the Nana Padu nyuma or boy say kwata je ni biri. Mahama Kruya catch Limam so kope baby ntina because the presidency is not a place of correcting mistakes. The presidency is not a place of as a remedia. Emma yet to abet here Limam in 1992 compare the baby tonight. So on what benchmark? And send near Ben one man de Mahama Eba. I was subject here to 5 years of doom so it collapses several businesses or called the high inflation rate jaye or the high policy rate jaye sebi or cancel allowances for teacher and nursing trainees or the high chese why your money troka and a Ghana for dear before or 2 4 take a course was say Ghana for dear before any a come near to a betia and the Ghana for near Gianni because of planting for food and job and the a come near one or to a betia. Ghana for allowances for teacher and nursing training has been restored. Free SHS has been implemented. Constituency ambulance Akufo-Addo Castle the Bema constituency has been delivered. More equiafor they have gotten warehouse on best savvy or medjane under 1 warehouse policy. So clearly, Adena Ghana for beja sa no ma we nyina ho no mo de anger koto abetia Akufo-Addo because angry nini ho because planting for food the job amadwane abu ayef anger na free because doom so has been solved. Ade Akufo-Addo kan bia has been solved. So the anger and anger be ma amount for atu abetia Ghana for gina so tia Mahama no. It has been corrected by President Akufo-Addo. Did you never Mahama Saba back? Nothing. That's why I'm saying it's an unlikely event. That's what Baba Yelman Penina. Martin Amidu, how can you prosecute a president? Why the letter and spirit of the constitution creating an immunity for a certain president? So clearly, Amidu is a joke. It's a joke. And I will say, what if Mahama unless you be reporter? What reporter? Martin Amidu, what resign your court? On what capacity can you prosecute Mahama? Ti Martin Amidu de ohene wa moane ho. Okay. Wa moane yire, wa moane busuafo. And I'm telling you, who have a problem with Professor Mills or Sakeo for misconduct? That letter is still there. While working under Akufo-Addo, one can say while resigning, I will cite some issues. The president has responded to you. And I will share response at present demand a very detailed international organization be an offer no redia. I'm telling you an authority. A better day pass World Bank, IMF, and other international organizations. Rebecca say you can consult to the service of Martin Amidu because over be go animasi. Over be go animasi. Now stresem Brakwame Enra Sami Jenvi any NDC for your press conference about Martin Amidu. It's a joke of the century. It's a joke of the century. So Martin Amidu catch say mo you corrupt. But presidential candidate or you corrupt. Government official one, he's implicated. That's man can say now you want to tell us say Asembia Martin Amidu kai and no credit Ghana according to NDC and Sami Jenvi. Mama is corrupt because Martin Amidu so government official one or no.
Razak, what can I say? Sami Jenvi's press conference, you know, in part was based on the premise say Martin Amidu koye sa ajapa blah 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 blah, you know. Who say in conclusion of his report, no, or can I say one, illegal, unconstitutional, no me adia DB. It was mono so jina so say Satan at the end of Kayentino na ama that governmental interference na ba say president kwa kan say oh one try wonye hu bibia man odi hu eyaw na ebufuo ni awerho agyaye
so omo person mo che say asema Martin Amidu e kan wo say report mi na no credit a that means ensema Martin Amidu aka fa joma ama ho wa kan fa NDC fo hu so nyina ye no credit and in some o kan ye nyina so no e cause financial loss to the state. What did they make sure? A Japan deal. Not even the NDC can say a Japan deal. A Kufuado benefited 1 CD or 20 CDs or 50 pesos or whatever amount. Does not cause any financial loss to the state. And you can your money first to say a pay use a creative means to harness our royalties are free a good aim to support the economy. Boni be anyway any. People have issues with the methodology or the procedure. It can be corrected. That's why Parliament is there. That's why the President has submitted to Parliament, so that holistically, through consensus, we can see how best fine-tuning the agreement to the satisfaction of civil society organizations or more raising issue, to the satisfaction of the NDC people, they have an issue, to the satisfaction of every Ghanaian. That's why the President, in the spirit of transparency, in the spirit of fairness, in the spirit of cooperation, and rally the Ghanaians behind the project, was submitted to Parliament. And that deal has not benefited the President in any way, in any form. The NDC knows that.
There have been suggestions.
But Martin Amidu Kure say, John Mahama Airbus acquired £5 million. I will be prosecuted. The Onyina swore, say Mahama, corrupt. He said, yes, I'm a fear canon. Say Martin Amidu ye saint. Nin say be a okay no credit a Ghana for according to Samija Fini Martin Amidu. Mahama were corrupt. Wa cosimo £5 million and kebetima boamo amamo nyesika solve the issues, several problems are you facing. If that's what they want to tell us.
Me bo.
Yeni kroma, there na NDC for Anfanya Martin Amidu from Tamo Rezane yeto Tama ye call to this elections.
OKFM.
Emma Lawrence Cracker say NDC, do they know Martin Amidu omu insulted this? Enemo policy Okada amfa mortuary amfa na Martin Amidu na be campaign policy ama na mo be papa
mama mfa we ne yemfa nwie ha na yemra the second lap na the me bisa amafo say he should have stayed on and not succumb to pressures from any governmental leanings bi mini ade bia se kwantena ho na ko nyire ne ho nya adwuma mini se vice sase mu nyina kekeke bi esa wo nanka wantena ho ananka wonko wo fam
me de me ma fam no or exhibit incompetence because asema no de ne pen twetwe or de na no keka those cases or trefa wo nyina wantima fa ba akokora anko court no it should have been even fired long time. What I say? You need to accuracy a can is on reason. But on the issues of say threat in one way, Brakwame, a human crowd war had me. Say be no be an epewase.
Me will report to be.
What I say? Despite media way, the way I will shiny, it can happen. Say even your other presenters envy you. They'll be sabotaging you, they'll be destroying you to despite the management team. It's a fact. You can't run away. Where I work as NLA, you'll be an EP myself. What I say is there. They will sabotage you, they will undermine you. What we don't know. We have other journalists who say they will be the one hosting this program. We have other journalists in this despite house. Omu town. Obenya kranka de bechi no ani but are you telling me say obeka say abra na opoku ana asumasi time intino meja okayfm
Debbie
will you do that because we akukodro onim nyansa odwenku akire because the life is not only about you to share presenters omo wan omo town obenya kra na kuwu they will be undermining you omu du konkonsa kire Father Dixon omu du konkonsa kire despite and the rest o de say ya no ebeja okayfm
Debbie unyai
you soldier on. And the management now say, Papa is other presented and workers a kafan who in our crown on fire and who ya and resign. And no Bemma Majuedi. What did they mention? Now Becca says, Obi Dami, Obi interfere me, Obi. You are a child. You have an someone to change your achievements.
Okay, 101.7. So, Yanni Razak Kojo Opoku, where convener Emma CVM, where a member of the MP campaign team, our Shanti region, and I know air and Komono.
OKFM 101.7.